What's good, my fellow introverts? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Minna here, back with another commentary video. Guys, I'm here with another episode of Bridgerton. It's been forever, guys. Forever. Last episode we saw Daphne finding out the truth of what actually happens at the climax with a man. She is very upset. She believes that she got played by the Duke. The Duke did not tell her the entire truth. He made it seem that he could not have children, like it was physically impossible. But in reality, is his choice. And Daphne found that out, and she was crushed. It was really sad. I would say that he was just like thought she knew or whatever, maybe, but really no. She had to come to him in order to get like information on like, you know, the stuff. She was very ignorant. He knew that her mother never told her anything of the sort. Or I would think that his common sense would say like, yeah, she doesn't know anything about that kind of stuff. Maybe he thought maybe after or before the wedding the mom spoke about it. I don't know. Colin is currently, unfortunately, heartbroken. He is also, it just seems like a lot for the Daphne's family, the Bridgertons. It feels like a lot for them. It's real sad, honestly, because Colin got his heart broken by Jordan Sparks lookalike. She is pregnant. He found out. Lady Whistledong told the whole world. We're not sure who told her. It seems like Eloise. No, it's not Eloise. Is the sister. The Penelope might have snitched. It seems that way, and I'm really sad if she did, because Penelope's character is not it shouldn't be the jealous type. I understand she's in her feelings because she likes Colin, but it was wrong, and I didn't like that she did that. If she actually did. But she and Eloise made up. She went crying to Eloise, and they made up in a way. At least Eloise comforted her and helped her, I guess, like rubbed her back or something. I don't know. But the secret's out. Everyone knows she's pregnant. Jordan Sparks lookalike is pregnant. So no wedding anymore. Anthony probably has a big I told you so for Colin. The mom seemed like, damn, she's gonna hurt for her child because her child is hurting. But other than that, I really don't think Jordan Sparks lookalike is in the wrong. Okay, she is, but isn't. It's a hard time for women that era. So what she was gonna do is not exactly, her moral compass is a bit iffy, but you know, it's for survival, and I commend that she's trying to survive. It's not like she would never love him. She would love him and do her best. It'll just be like a step family kind of thing. He'll never know. That's messed up. Like, saying it is trash. Like, this hearing myself say, but it's like that era is just like women are pictures, you know, they're there for decoration and to produce children. That's everything about them. And if either they do it before they're married or they never do it, they're failures, you know, and it's messed up. So it was a survival thing. So I commend her for trying to survive, not really the act, but trying to survive. So guys, I don't even want to talk anymore. I'm talking too much. It's only because I'm trying to get my thoughts in order. I haven't watched this show in forever. So let's get right into this video, guys. Okay, so guys, this is episode 7, Oceans Apart. And yes, guys, I'm still trying not to swoon. So no worries, I won't fail. Now they're just at each other's throats. Oh. Oh. Not pettiness. Okay, this is what we're doing, guys. Where's the love? Jeez, guys. It's a whole lot of anger in these things. He's like angrily shooting. I mean, how do you shoot with happiness? Shooting is pretty violent. So his sport, it matches up. And hers too, because she's playing really angrily. Okay, of Gleps. I mean, that's good. You know, it's better to not keep stuff bottled in. Like here. Ooh, the beef.
Would you please ask Miss Nolan if my personal effects have yet been removed from the Duke's bedchamber?
Would you please inform her Grace that I will allow no such thing?
Oh.
You cannot believe I shall welcome you back into my bed after your lies and deception.
Rest assured, marital relations are the least of my concern after your recent efforts.
Then for what other purpose could you possibly wish to detain me?
Because you are my wife.
Ooh, detain. Guys.
You should...
Is something wrong?
We must pack straight away.
Yes, Your Grace.
Oh, they find out about Colin.
Separate bedrooms may be tolerated. Separate households will not be suffered.
Ooh.
I shall not let you out of my sight until we know whether you are with child.
Oh, right. She did do that. Oh. The tension is giving me anxiety.
Miss Marina Thompson.
Marina! Her name.
Echo through every drawing room in town.
Like, she can't leave the house now.
Of course, a lady's disgrace does not merely tarnish her own name, it also leaves a horrid smear on anyone nearby.
This scandal could very well tarnish my debut, Mama. Perhaps we should delay my coming out altogether. A few
years.
We are in just as perilous position. Lovely day, is it not, Lady Richmond?
Right? Call that bitch out.
Miss Thompson can only hope she shall find a refuge somewhere.
Oh
I should be able to
God.
procure room if one were to make a sizable donation.
So what?
But this is supposed to be a charitable organisation.
Girl, find a plot of land, build yourself a shack, and raise your child right there. Shit. It could be done. It's so sad. It's so sad. Like, if Colin decides to, like, take her back, like, it's okay. Like, I don't even know what would happen. I think he would be looked down upon for sure. And, especially if they keep the child with them. It would be like, people in society would look at the child. Like he or she did something wrong. Sucks.
Miss Thompson must be in agonies over these lies. Why can I not visit her?
Colin,
Over these lies?
dearest.
What are you doing here, Daphne? Should you not be frolicking in newlywed bliss?
Frolicking.
Daphne may be the answer to all of our problems. Oh, once the town see that we still have the favour of the Duke and the Duchess, then the whispers may very well cease. And we shall go about our daily lives as if...
So some more pretending.
Or pretending that nothing is amiss is the perfect way to lure the ignorant into submission. Is it not, Mama?
Is it not, Mama? The shade.
You really wanted to marry her.
I did.
Well then,
Aww.
perhaps we should count you lucky to not have married a stranger.
She was not a stranger.
Whistledown knew her better than you.
And Whistledown knows everyone's secrets.
And you are lucky to have learnt Miss Thompson's now instead of after your wedding day.
Not projecting. Seems like you are, sweetheart.
I know you must think me a fool.
We do not, Colin.
My heart pays no heed to mere logic. When I think of her, I only want to be near her, to be with her, despite all reason otherwise.
Hello. I just want to confirm with you guys that I can swoon for every other character. Other than the main characters. Is that fair? I think it's fair. Let me know, someone out there, if it's fair. Because how strong would I have to be? Because that was sweet. That was sweet.
Did something happen, sister?
It seems like it, right?
If you really must speak with Miss Thompson, perhaps I can arrange a rendezvous. Chaperoned, obviously.
You will see. My passions are not in vain.
Oh, he thinks it's a lie. Ooh.
I presume you won't speak of what happened on your honeymoon, either.
Nothing happened. I suggest you not try to imagine anything to do with my wife's feelings. Or actions, for that matter!
Ooh. He could have ended you.
I took a vow.
Exactly. Which vow would you stand strong and commit to? You know, that's his choice. Pick a vow. Can't be both. Where have you been? Did he sense her?
I've already seen you.
The Queen is holding a luncheon this week.
Oh, she has to act.
Attend with my brother to signal our support.
It's the eye roll for me.
Where have you been all night? Is this truly what our marriage will be for the future? You out all night doing God knows what with God knows whom.
With whom? You wound me. Not 3 weeks since we were wed, yet already you imagine me disloyal.
Is it such a wild imagining? We both know your reputation, Your Grace.
Guys, stop.
Is it what you believe?
Okay, let's have angry sex and makeup. Yes. Oh, you still have her breathless. Ah! Oh, but he probably gonna like, you know, do that thing that she recently found out.
Simon, I want you.
Like, shh, I have you. Oh my God. You know, sexual frustration goes a long way, guys. Oh. What happened to our innocent Daphne? She got turned out. Because, guys, I can't show this on YouTube. Oh, not the gulp. Yo! I'm done with Bridgerton. I am finished. Oh, he's not gonna have sex with her. Like, nah. We can't.
What is to become of us? Simon.
If you are with child, then I shall stay and do my duty to support you both.
And if I'm not?
Then we shall remain married, in name only. But I shall not darken your doorstep again. Our lives will be entirely separate.
Then, nigga, you best not be on those streets getting it from anybody else. What I'm hearing is celibacy. That's what I'm hearing. Celibacy. You do not step out on Daphne if you're gonna live separate lives. I am upset. The slamming of doors. I mean, how else can you realize that someone's angry if a door is not slammed? You know? You see? She could chaperone things now. That's cool to me.
Consider myself lucky that you chose me, lied to me, tried to trick me into a fraud of a marriage.
Damn. No more pretty words.
I shall take my leave of you for the last time, Miss Thompson. You wish to know the cruelest part of your deception. If you had simply come to me and told me of your situation, I would have married you without a second thought. That is how, in love, I believe myself to be.
To the streets you go. That's messed up. Of course, she feels pity, like bad a little bit, you know? From woman to woman living in this era. Like, you know, everybody's looking at, she lied. She lied about it, and she shouldn't have done that. Look, Colin said he would have married her if he knew. It was the lies that did it. Damn. No, I still can't fault her for her attempt to survive though. And she is totally right. No one told her any better. That's a kind of a poor excuse, but it's true. It was immediate with Lady Featherington, how she was like, okay, you gotta cover this up. No one can find out. You gotta marry somebody and pretend it's their child. And she was like, you know, she wasn't. And then they tricked her into thinking her guy was gone. You know, Lady Featherington brought her out to that street and was like, your child is going to be here. You know, all that fear, it compiled. And then her listening to everything Lady Featherington was saying, it was like, yeah, I have no choice. I'm going to do this. Again, the colors, just the aesthetic. Oh my God. I love it.
Is it not marvellous to be wed?
It is both a joy and a wonder indeed.
He does not have to.
Are you yet with child?
We have certainly been devoting our energies to the endeavor, Your Majesty.
Ooh. It's a look for me. She is sick. Like, oh, that was disgust. She was like, how dare you lie about this?
I've missed you at the studio of late. You must join me for another drawing lesson.
Ooh. Stop. That's not going in.
Ah, were you able to meet my friend Weatherby at my party? Come, I shall
Oh, it was the guy who was... Okay.
introduce you.
No, thank you. I see.
He said no. Thank you. He is so uncomfortable. He's like, how dare you use these beautiful women as beards, you know? And he's so confused. He was good with keeping the secret. He was like, whatever, I don't care. But then he saw like the wife attached, and she's like, I guess he has sisters. So he's like, what if, you know? He's so, I don't know. I kind of love that brother. Don't remember his name currently. Benedict, I think it is. Benny is a fire starter.
So, you have returned. Your plan is working. I have heard nary a peep about Mr. Bridgerton's unfortunate entanglement with the Thompson girl. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm hosting a party.
So imagine if Colin did actually get Marina pregnant. All he had to do was like, that's not my child. I never slept with her. She's a whore, obviously. If she's pregnant, this has nothing to do with me. That's all. And like they pretend here. Like, yeah, he stopped talking to her. He's like, I was fooled, bamboozled at the thought, of the sight of her with child. So imagine, it just, because they're not married, because she's not married, she's just for the streets. Damn, that shit is so sad.
I'm not sure when we will be accepting invitations.
It is an invitation for one. Only you, Your Grace.
Oh, she gonna snitch.
Dear Lady Bridgerton, is this not a dreadful circumstance for us both to have been so duped by that scheming hussy? You must believe I had no idea of
That scheming hussy. Like it wasn't entirely her idea.
Teach them what, Miss Cowper? Judging not, lest we too be judged.
You're like, oh, that's the one I married. Oh, look at that. She could go on walks on her own now. Because she's married.
I know you are a grown woman now, but I am still your mother, and you can come to me when you need advice.
She's grown now. Okay? Because she's... it's so annoying. Everything circles around men and marriage. She's a woman now. Not only because she's married, but because she's having sex. So, this makes her a woman. She's in the marriage bed because apparently marriage means sex. Sex means marriage. Like, it's annoying to me how much women depend on the men. Oh my god.
Darling, I am merely trying to be of help.
Do you know what might have truly helped matters? If your motherly advice had actually prepared me.
I mean, factually.
You taught me how to play pretend, but nothing of the realities of married life, of marital relations.
Ooh.
Daphne.
She was like, I'm just gonna wait till
It
they're
is
done.
the heat.
Is it though?
The Duchess is quite overcome.
She's like, really, bitch? She was like, you don't have to lie to me.
I'm so glad you thought to visit us, Your Grace. I fear your mother was rather heated at luncheon, but...
I require a word with Miss Thompson. Alone.
Oh, she's gonna take her in. Not only is she yearning for a child, I mean, that would make sense. You know, help her raise a baby.
I understand.
I wish it had not happened this way.
You are certainly not the only one.
George was a soldier.
Yeah, you see? She did the whole thing too. I mean, they only kissed. But so and she got married for those reasons. That's why she's married to the Duke.
I fancied myself in love. The next thing I knew, my course had stopped, and I found myself with child and alone.
And have Sir George found?
George does not want to be with me.
But do you really want to be alone?
But she knows it was a lie. Unless she thinks Penelope was lying all that time. Which would make sense.
No support for you or your child. Surely anything is better than that. Why should he be the one to choose your future?
Damn right.
When he clearly cares not for the outcome.
Ooh, speak, Daphne. Yes. Women empowerment. Yes. Mm-hmm. That's right. It takes two to tango.
I'm quite capable of doing more than you think.
Oh my god, I want to cry. This is how I'm feeling right now. To be pushed to tears. Oh my god. Gambling. An addiction, honestly.
Would you rather stake your fortunes on the outcome of a business scheme which may very well fail, or back the sure thing?
My honor is not for sale.
Leave, bitch. Yeah. Show your height and your girth, your width. Tiny, tiny man in tiny, tiny clothes.
Do you think he sought his freedom? Or for his future son to become some exhausted fighter?
Don't hit him. Don't hit him.
Dare speak of my family. Of course.
Where is your wife?
I apologize.
Leave her.
Doing this for my family too. Look, one simple arrangement.
No.
And both our problems will be solved.
No. He's gonna end up putting himself in debt. Oh my god. Speak about it with your manager. Of course you won't. Because it's dishonorable to do.
Your Grace?
Your Grace.
Oh, at least they're greeting each other.
Do you suppose the General's wife will be in attendance at Lady Danbury's soiree?
I heard she enjoys society.
Then send word back.
Heard she enjoys society? I do not enjoy society. I believe this is what they're saying. They enjoy, like, people going to like the parties and stuff. I would have been a hermit. That's what they would call me. I think that's what they called introverts then. Hermits. Ooh, this party is turned. You see, just because they're married, they could let loose. They could do all of this because they're married. Annoying. I should have known better. I should have known it was gonna be lit because it's the queen's idea. And I'm not talking about the actual queen. I'm talking about Mrs. Danbury. It's her idea.
This is Kitty Langham.
The General's wife? Yes. Well, lovely to meet you all.
Ooh. Whoa. Yes. Why do I feel like someone give me a cigar? A smoke? Oh, and this is what the men do. See the opposites? They need to let loose in that kind of environment, the women. So, of course, when the doors are closed, it's a party. But men in this society, they get to do whatever they want, like, most of the time. So, when the doors are closed, they pretend to be civilized gentlemen. Okay. Oh, she's back? Unless that's not her. That's not her. Oh, Anthony was in love. Damn.
The Earl would have my head if he knew how much money I've lost. The Earl is but 2 years old.
Oh, her son. Okay. I was wondering, like, the whole time. I was like, she's too pretty to be the stuck-up bitch mother. The blonde one. You guys know what I'm talking about. Who I'm talking about.
It is quite the ideal situation. To live a separate life to one's husband, I am afforded all the freedoms of marriage while bearing none of the burden of his company.
See, the freedom of marriage?
I love a good brandy. But sometimes nothing will do but a beer. Would you just get to the point?
He's annoyed.
How, may I ask, could you infer that I was the one to make the error?
Well, I know my sister quite well. She's not capable of fucking up this severely.
I am trying to be a man of my word. I am trying to keep...
A vow to a dead man. A cruel vow made out of spite. I mean, why? Why honor something like that?
You cannot manage it, can you?
Haste.
You, fulfilling the promise that every firstborn son makes to his father before he dies. I wonder what would the former Viscount say?
I knew it was heading there. I knew it was heading there. Ooh, okay, Anthony. I didn't see that coming. Dude, wipe your blood. And like, when you're drunk, you go to a drive-thru or something. they don't even have that. Or you go home and put on like anything but nothing at all. They don't have TVs. The struggle. No wonder they had so much kids, dude.
Seems I became a little too rough training with Will.
That's a lie.
Let me. With 4 brothers, you cannot imagine the nasty cuts I've tended to over the years.
Yeah, he just fought one of those brothers. She barely touched you. What the heck? Dramatic. Guys, stop. Can you, like, quit it? Jeez, they just miss each other so hard. Oh, God. Oh, I'm not swooning.
Daphne.
A child would be a blessing.
Damn, touched the nerve.
My father.
With a shit stick.
More about the continuation of the Hastings line than anything in the world. More than my mother. More than me. And so I made a vow that the line would die with me.
Just make them a Bridgerton. Oh, yeah, but she don't hold her own last name.
Because of a vow.
Right? It seems
You made
silly.
a vow to me, too. Or has our wedding day slipped your mind?
I swore to him on his deathbed.
And you betrayed me in our marriage bed.
Ooh, which one is more important? You're hitting. That's it, Daphne. Let's do it. Let him know.
Say it.
It cannot be undone.
I thank you for your elucidation, Your Grace. If you...
Why y'all hitting me with the big words? What is her... Okay, now I have to go look up elucidation. Because what? Elucidation. They just... Oh, I spelled it wrong. Okay. Oh, clarification. Okay. Damn. Thank you for clarifying. Thank you for your elucidation. Okay. Okay.
Father outweighs any affection that you might bear towards me. Then you are right. It
Makes
cannot be
sense, though.
undone.
I am with Daphne this episode. I am with all the women this episode.
Miserable together. Perfectly happy apart.
Damn. I am so sad for Daphne.
Ensure it is delivered to this address.
Yes, Your Grace.
Of course, one can never know for sure whether a wager will make a fortune or ruin it.
Oh my god, I hope not.
Our newlyweds are no doubt still secluded in nuptial bliss.
Are they though?
I must tell the Queen of our new theory.
Then tell her at tonight's concert.
Once we unmask, whistle down.
Yes, the Featherington honour will be restored. I must return home. I shall take the back stairs so no one will see me.
I shall take the back stairs so no one can see me. That's messed up.
Marina, what is it?
The General will not concern himself to write back to you, Your Grace.
You do not know that.
You know that.
Soon you will forget Miss Thompson's name, and it'll be as if you never loved her at all.
Oh, is that what you're trying
And
to
how
say?
have these precepts served you?
Right? Thank
Aside
you.
from being the most dismal, most troubling ones I've heard in quite some time.
You look lovely.
Oh my gosh, she does look lovely. She looks gorgeous.
I shall not ask you to play pretend. Perhaps I have been rushing you. We need not hasten your coming out before you feel prepared.
Ooh, coming out? I wonder if she is gay. Wouldn't that be interesting? 'Cause Benedict isn't, so maybe, you know? Would they do that to a plot? I don't see her giving herself to a man. You know, I don't see it.
Are you ready?
I am.
I wonder if she's pregnant for real. But what if her period comes at night or late afternoon? Cause they check the bed in the morning, so it's okay, they expect it to be ruined or whatever, soiled. But what if it comes now? It happens. Is that how you get people's attention?
You're married. And our marriage affords my wife her freedoms and protections. It is a happier union than most of the people in this room have, I assure you.
What about honor? Romance?
I risk my life every day for love. You have no idea what it is like to be in a room with someone you cannot live without, and yet still feel as though you are oceans apart.
Oh my god. Shut up.
It takes courage to live outside the traditional expectations of society.
Nah. I still love Benny, and I'm glad he's for the woman, and he's wondering how you could do that to the wives and the marriage and stuff. He's looking at it as honorable man. But what it seems like, his wife knows. So it works both ways. She gets a man, she gets a marriage, and she gets the freedom, like he said, of the marriage. She's okay, maybe, with it, just as long as he's careful. But Benedict is like the romance, the love. What's the marriage is the marriage bed is it can have more than two people in it. You know, he's that type of man, which is it's cute. But like realistically, it's like, yeah, hear him out. Is that a bee on his, what is it called, a lapel?
That noxious gossip rag who finally ceased to exist.
You want to silence her? There is still good she must do.
I mean, are you shocked that she's such a bitch? She's been one the whole time. What, is she gonna like run away now? It wouldn't make much sense. Is she gonna try to kill the child? Cause I vote against this. First of all, I think she's too far along. Secondly, it's like, no. I think she could harm herself. I mean, damn. She would rather kill her kid than see her child like on the streets and stuff, or given away to someone who might orphans would probably like treated so wrongly and wasn't given anything like realistically during these times. Oh, this is sad.
Should I not have a friend?
I'm not bound by the rules of society. Please do not tell Mother.
Oh, he likes her. Okay.
How was your night, ma chérie?
It was everything I expected.
So this is why you do not wish to lower your hems.
Lower your hems.
The entire temps, you mean everyone except for the Featheringtons.
Yes. Right.
Well, of course not. Every servant in our household knew.
Perhaps a tradesperson.
I certainly never want to cross the room.
I'm confused. It's not Penelope. It's not. It's not. Why would she ruin her own household? Just so Marina doesn't get with Colin? That's desperation. She found herself a man. This is not a good idea. I'm against this. She's gonna make herself horribly sick. What's happening? Does she want to throw up?
Marina?
What? Is this her killing herself or killing the baby? What is this? I'm frightened.
Marina! Marina!
Oh, she's not dead yet. Oh, no, her period did come. Oh, I know. It's just a little late. I was like, what happened? Well, I guess this happened. Oh, she thought she was pregnant. Yeah. Can he hear that? Her crying? That is awful. This episode was a lot. Okay, let's go over what we know. We know that everyone is going through a lot. Unfortunately, Marina seems to have made herself horribly sick. Like I knew she would when she was doing this concoction. I do think she was trying to give herself an abortion. I guess maybe thinking that she would rather not have the child live on the streets and suffer than to actually bring it into the world, you know. So she doesn't want that for her child. Fatherless, shunned, probably orphaned or something, I don't know, but she doesn't want that. So she did that. Was not smart, because I think abortion was heavily looked down upon, like heavily. And if that gets out, it's a whole other scandal, which is messed up. And the thing with Lady Whistledown, is it Penelope? Because I did look up the characters and I saw Penelope as, I think it was Penelope as Whistledown. I was trying to like skim because I couldn't remember the characters' names. So I skimmed really quickly, like, I hope they don't reveal it, but it showed. But I was like, it's not Penelope, this is wrong. It's like Wikipedia kind of thing. So I was like, it's not, this is not true. But the way Eloise looked, I don't think so. Why would she hope for the downfall of her own household though? For Colin? I think that's a bit extreme. If she did that for real, that's a bit extreme. I hope they didn't do that to Penelope's character. I really hope, because damn, no. That would be worse. For her to actually be Whistledown than to just tell Whistledown about Marina's situation. Like, maybe knowing that her family might be shunned, like, yeah, I do this in the heat of anger, but to sit there and write it out and to talk so much shit about your own, that's messed up. I mean, they're not really good people, but that's still your mother, still your house. Do you affecting your own like livelihood? Like, girl, what? But yeah, Eloise figuring it out also is interesting. Anthony's ex-boo, they saw each other and I don't know how that's gonna turn out. But I want them to speak. I'm here for the drama. Then there's Daphne and her mom. I'm glad she confronted her, because she did skim over a lot of the details that came with marriage, the relations. She did skim over it, and it was unfortunate. Maybe if she did know more, but I feel like she shouldn't exactly blame her mom too much, but her mom gets partial blame, like some, at least a bit, but it is the Duke. And I love the fact that she confronted him about the fact, like, you're doing this for petty revenge. You made this vow, sure, but you made another one to me. So how dare you go and commit to this spiteful, horrible vow for revenge to a man that's not even around anymore, right? It's messed up. I don't like it. But this episode was definitely for the women. I am here. I'm learning so much about society, because it is realistically, I think, portrayed that society was very similar to that back then. Women, we could do nothing but marry and produce children, and it was horrible. And to be free would mean to marry, and it's just horrible to me. It's such a sad life. If my life depended on a man, of all things in this world, of all things in this world, to depend on a man, no, I don't know. I would be the hermit, the recluse that writes books under a man's name. Like, that would be me. Jeez. But guys, that was such an amazing episode. I'm so glad I'm back with Bridgerton. I can't wait for the next episode. Please like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys think. And yeah, guys, until next time.